Another month has come and gone, and it's time to do a wrap up of what bracelets I've made throughout the month of September. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Masha. I make friendship bracelets and I do different videos on that topic on this channel, including tutorials occasionally. And at the end of every month, I do a wrap up video in which I show you what bracelets I've made throughout the month and also give a challenge for next month. Speaking of the challenge, let's start off by looking through some of the submissions from last month's challenge. So with last month's challenge, I continued on the trend of giving you guys a more open-ended concept for the challenge and seeing what kind of bracelets you guys come up with. So in addition to giving you guys the normal pattern of the month, which a lot of you guys submitted and we made some really amazing color combinations for, I also gave you the open-ended challenge of making something autumnal or fall related because I was really in the mood to do some seasonal bracelets. And you guys delivered with both of those. As I just mentioned, the normal pattern that I gave you, you guys made so many cool color combinations of, with different interesting string as well, and just, I loved it. I really love that normal pattern in general. And I love to see what you guys came up with as well. As for the seasonal challenge, it was also really awesome to see there are so many different patterns. It's awesome to see how different people interpreted the challenge in different ways and how many different patterns were created. I got really inspired by some of these and I actually ended up making some autumnal patterns of my own, which I will be showing you of course. And I love that. Like, this community is so great because like we have this inspiration cycle going. I inspire you guys to do something, you inspire me back, and it's been lovely to see. So thank you everyone who participated in last month's challenge. Unfortunately, I can't show everyone because there was quite a few submissions, but thank you very much for participating and hopefully you participate in this challenge as well. So now I'm going to show you the bracelets that I made throughout the month, and then at the end of the video we're going to talk about the challenge for the month of October. I didn't make that many bracelets this month, I only made 5, but I do like the ones that I've created. I'm very happy with them. And I also realized it's probably time to do an updated bracelet collection video. There's quite a few bracelets now that I've made since my last update. I try to do my collection videos every 6-ish months, so be on the lookout for an updated collection video sometime this October. But yeah, let's have a look at these bracelets. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be showing you these in chronological order, but I'm also terrible at remembering, so I might be wrong. I'll leave all the patterns in the description if you want to make these bracelets for yourself. And we start off with this bracelet. So as I mentioned in the last wrap up, I was really into some sort of autumnal theme, and I found this pattern and I thought it was so cute I had to make it. I absolutely love the design. Great job to whoever designed this pattern. It's really beautiful. I love the acorns, I love the leaves, I just love everything about it. It's such an autumnal vibe. I absolutely had to make it. And this is the back, in case you were curious. I know that you guys like it when I show you the backs of my alphas. This is what mine looks like. I especially like the orange and yellow that it just gets transferred throughout the entire bracelet. Probably should have cut that, but I left it. I absolutely love this one, genuinely. I don't know, it's really special to me. I really like it. I did a video on this where I was knotting this in real time, so if you want to watch me knot in real time, you can watch that video and just listen to me chat about whatever I was chatting at the time. I also streamed me making this bracelet over on Twitch, where I stream pretty regularly. You should follow me on there to get notified when I go live. But if you do miss a Twitch stream, I also re-upload my Twitch streams to my Masha Streams channel, and I'll leave the stream where I made this bracelet in the card and in the description if you want to see it. But I definitely had a fun time, and I don't know, I really like this one. I'm pretty sure this one was next chronologically. I might be wrong, but this little guy is the mini starburst, and here is a closer look. I don't know how well you can tell, but the blue is a sparkly blue and the rest of the strings are normal. I think this guy is really cute. I made this for a patron of mine who's won a patron only bracelet competition, which I held back in like July, but because I was stuck in Russia and then because of other stuff that was going on, I only actually managed to finish it now, and I will be sending it to her now, along with some complimentary goodies for making her wait so long. But I finally finished it and I really like it. I think it looks really cool. She requested the pattern and the colors, but I really love it. I couldn't have chosen it better myself, and I hope she likes it when she receives it. Next up, we've got this bracelet, which you guys have helped me name the Diamond Cross bracelet. This is what the bracelet looks like up close, and if you've been following me for a while, or if you just, you know, looked at my old videos, you might remember that I've already made a bracelet on this pattern. I think I even did a real-time knotting sort of tips and tricks video with this pattern as well, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought I would make another one. And this time around when I made it, I filmed a tutorial on how to make it as well. I've been sort of dabbling in more advanced tutorials to see if you guys enjoy them, to see if I enjoy making them, to see if there's a demand in that kind of content. But this bracelet looks really complicated and it is advanced, but it's made up of really simple shapes. There's a lot of chevrons, a lot of reverse chevrons, a lot of diamonds, and a lot of just straight lines. It is pretty complicated just because there is a lot, but the shapes that you make with the strings are really simple. So if you feel like going for it, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a really beautiful bracelet. Hopefully my tutorial explains it well. I'll leave that link in the card and in the description for you as well if you want it. And I love how this bracelet turned out. The sparkly purple for the outline I think is really nice, and I love the multicolored string as well. I might do a collection of these because I've already made 2, but I might do more. Next up we have a bracelet that I filmed a video on, but I haven't released the video yet, so this is kind of a spoiler to some of my October content. But we've got this bracelet, which is kind of spooky. So this is the bracelet up close. We've got the yellow, the orange, and the green. All 3 of those colors are sparkly, which I, again, don't know how well you can see, but they are sparkly, and they have sparkly eyes standing out on a black background. I once again saw this pattern and I couldn't not make it. I looked at it and I was like, okay, I need to do it. So I ended up filming a Not With Me for this bracelet. However, it's not gonna be up by the time I post this. In fact, I'm probably gonna post it closer to the end of October because I want it to be more of a Halloween type of special video, but we will see. I do really like this bracelet. I actually ended up making it entirely in one sitting. I literally just sat down and I made the entire thing in one go. It did take me a couple of hours, but I didn't really take any breaks. I just made the bracelet and I love it. I think it looks really cute, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the video when it does come out. I'll leave it in the description once I do post it. And last but not least, we've got this bracelet. This bracelet was also named with the help of you guys over on Instagram. You helped me pick a name for this bracelet and you came up with the staggered chevron, which I think suits this bracelet quite well. So we went with that for the name of the tutorial. Yes, I've made a tutorial on this bracelet as well. I think it's really cool. I honestly really like this pattern. I think the glitch sort of effect is really cool. I love that there's 2 different gradients. I don't know, I love these kinds of patterns, which is why I decided to make a tutorial on it. If you've watched some of my previous wrap-ups, particularly over the summer, you might remember that I've already made a couple of bracelets based on this pattern, and I was making a collection of them. I made 2, this is my 3rd one, which is the reason why I decided to make a tutorial on it. Since I've been enjoying the pattern so much, I thought you guys might as well. So there is now a tutorial on it, which will be linked in the card and description if you want. It might look difficult, it literally isn't. There is 1 row that you need to repeat over and over again. It's just 1 row that you need to remember how to do, and you'll be fine, and I explain that. It's very simple. It's just forward knots and backward knots. It's not hard. Oh, I forgot to show the back of the eyes bracelet. There you go, this is what the back of the eyes bracelet looks like. A lot of strings going everywhere. But there you go, those were all the bracelets that I made this month. Only 5, but one of them was really big and the other one is still quite big as well, so I'm really happy with myself. I really like all the bracelets that I did manage to make, but hopefully I do make more next month. I have a lot of bracelets that I want to make. I have a lot of plans in my head, but a lot of them are very ambitious, so I might end up with a similar amount. Anyway, let's talk about the challenge now. So if you're new here, I run challenges every month along with my wrap-up videos. The challenges are held for fun. There is nothing you can win. It's just something that we can do together as a community and just gather around, make some bracelets together. So I'm gonna continue on the trend with giving you sort of themes for what you need to make, but I'm also gonna give you some patterns. I really like the diamond cross bracelet and I really like the staggered chevron bracelet, and I couldn't decide which one of them I want to give you guys as the challenge of the month, so I'm gonna give you both. So for the normal pattern, you can make the diamond cross or you can make the staggered chevron. As I said, I have tutorials for both of them if you need help. I think both of them are quite simple to make. This one is more challenging because there's a lot going on. This one is definitely much easier. Both of them are intermediate plus, I would say, but they are quite simple to make because they both have very simple shapes. This one only has 1 row that's repeating. This one has much more to that, but still pretty simple. So yeah, I would love to see more of these. I'm personally making collections of both of them, so I would love to see more people make them because I really like these patterns. As for alpha patterns, I think you guys might guess what theme I'm gonna give you for the month of October. It's pretty obvious. I'm gonna give you the theme of being spooky, but I don't necessarily want you guys to just make Halloween bracelets. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I'd love to see some pumpkins, some skeletons, some witches, ghosts, whatever. I really would love to see that. That's really cool. But I would also be very interested to see how you guys interpret the challenge in a different way. Spooky doesn't necessarily mean, you know, the stereotypical Halloween stuff. It could be the moon in the night sky. It could be a galaxy pattern. It could just be something dark, mystical, maybe some plants that look kind of creepy, something like that. Interpret the challenge however you like. There's no rules really. It's a challenge anyway. It's not a competition. It's just something we're doing for fun. So definitely interpret the rules. You have full creative freedom. I want to see patterns that are spooky, and I want to get into the spooky mood for October. So to enter into the challenge, there's only a few rules. You have to make a bracelet that fits in the criteria, take a picture of that bracelet, post it to Instagram, tag me in the post so I can see it when I click on my profile to see my tagged photos, and make sure to use both hashtag #NotWithMasha and #NotWithMasha Oct 20, so I have a more specific place where I can look for them. I like to have the Not With Masha hashtag, so I can look at all the submissions through all of the challenges, but also the more specific ones, so it's easier for me to pick out the ones that are specifically for the month that I'm looking for. I would love to see you guys participate if you want to. I'll try to participate myself and make some spooky patterns this month. I'm really, really excited. I'm really looking forward to see you guys' creations. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got inspired to create some bracelets. All the patterns of the bracelets that I showed today will be linked in the description in case you want to make them as well. And the tutorials and videos that I mentioned are also always linked in the description. If you want more content from me, I have a second channel on which I post whatever I feel like. I'll leave my most recent video linked in the description as well. I also stream on Twitch pretty regularly. I'm trying to stream 2 or 3 times a week, so come follow me on there to get notified whenever I do go live. I make bracelets live, I moderate on Bracelet Book, I chat with you guys, we do a bunch of different things on there, and I'd love to see you there. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to my patrons and especially my top supporters whose names are going to appear on screen. Thank you very much for your support. I truly appreciate it. And if you also want to become a patron, there is a link in the description where you can sign up and get exclusive perks for your donations. In any case, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!